Hey, what's up YouTube? Today I'm here for episode 2 of the Storytime series. This is a story about two guys that got punished bad in the 5th grade by their parents for a particular reason. I'm gonna get into it later in the video. If you want to see episode 1 of the story, check down below. For the first story time, I really enjoyed telling that story about my babysitter. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for love. But this is gonna be an even better story. So this story takes place in the 5th grade. If you didn't know, I moved to Woodbury after the 4th grade and I came from a charter school. So it's not too serious, but sometimes they do things differently in the charter school that they do in the public school. A lot to get used to, like I had to figure out something. I met a lot of friends when I moved to Woodbury. It's fun there. So when I got into the class originally, I had a teacher named Mr. Todd. He would move to class, kind of trying to prepare you for middle school. All you have to know is that there's 3 classes. I wouldn't say like dumb class, but like kind of below class. There's the middle class that's kind of like smart kids, like really smart kids, but like they just can't apply themselves like to like honors level. And then there's like the honors class, like smart kids. Like probably these kids are gonna, these kids when they go to middle school, they're gonna like do something more. Probably what they did with me, kind of below class at first because they didn't know where to place me. Cause I just moved there. I did a placement test, and then like I just knocked it out. Went to the honors class, but I was in the middle class. When I moved to the middle class, it was a different experience for me. It was crazy. Yeah, damn. Crazy. Cause like it's a whole different system. Like, I'm learned about a lot of cultures, like the Asian and Indian culture, like how they handle some things with the kids. Like if you fail in the slow class, like it's not really that big of a deal. Like nobody really cares, really. So usually when you fail a test, like you would have to get it signed. The kids would sign it themselves, and they would bring it in not even be signed, and it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. The middle class and even the honors class, I was hearing that they take it more serious because they know these kids can they have the brain. This is where it gets crazy. I had a few friends in that class. Let's just call the first friend Terry. He had an African mom. Called the other one Ruben. He had an Indian mom. So Terry had the African mom, really strict. Was on him, like you can tell he used to get beat a lot, like punished a lot. He used to fool around, but he used to get good grades though. And then Ruben was on the other end, like even better grades. Like when I say this man passed every test, so like passed everything, A's, like just straight A's. Like he probably should have been in the honors class. Again, I wasn't there in the 4th grade, so there was some reason why they didn't put him in that class. This is like basically the test to determine not where you'll be in the 6th grade, but like it's an important math test. It's like the end of the 4th mark to like determine your final grade. We're all getting prepared. I remember I was studying, trying to be like that one to fail. So everybody was studying. It was an important test. We would have study sessions inside the class sometimes because we were always like smart enough to like finish our work early and stuff. So I can tell he's studying. Some of us in the middle class were chilling too though. So we would all be talking when we have the study sessions. He's studying, like straight studying. And past tests before, he would get A's. So I'm like, why is this kid studying so hard? Crazy. So basically we take I passed this. I got this! Like, yeah, it wasn't as difficult as she was making it seem. I hate when teachers do that. Like she was making it seem like it was gonna rock my world. Like we were gonna fail it crazy. It wasn't as difficult as she made it seem. I'm like, yeah, I definitely passed this. We're all in the class, like, so we're all like, yeah, my friend, oh yeah, we passed this. Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, even if I was to tell you like the kid's name, the Indian kid, like I don't even remember his name. To tell you, I remember the African boy because I definitely remember him. And I'll go for another story. So Thursday we took the test. Everybody said we passed. We got the results on a Friday. So Friday came. I'd stay in their class to begin with. Have homeroom. So Miss Worley was the middle class. Early, bright in the morning, right? She's passing out the test after homeroom. So I'm like, okay, passing out the test. Yeah, I actually got it like first. I get called first for attendance, everything, because my name. I'm looking it over. I'm like, damn. I was like, yeah, I did better than I expected. I'm like, passed for the market period. Everybody else was excited. The African boy I was telling you about, he just breaks down. Like, yo, when I see this kid breaks down, like, yo, this kid breaks down, runs around the room. People that like went to my school could attest. I don't know if they'll remember this because this is in the 5th grade, but this kid was going through it. Like, it was bad. Like, screaming, running around. He teared up the test. Yeah, he teared up the test and threw it in the garbage. Like, I was like, wow, he must have really got a bad grade. Turns out he got a 78, right? I got a 7. Crying. This is how nice of a teacher Miss Worley was, right? And okay, I'm just speaking from the African boy. We'll do it anyway day. She's so nice. I think she tapes back up the test, if I remember correctly, and they go over it together. She tapes it back up, and then she still says you have to get inside. Like, after like he calms down or whatever, so going out, like something going on at home, because the way how he was acting, like, it was crazy. For an Indian boy, he just has a different mindset. Test comes, all I see is him folded up like this, like not showing anybody, but like all I see is him staring at the test like this. He was at the test like this and just staring at it. I see is like one tear just drop. Yo, this man must have failed. He's so heartbroken he couldn't even move. We were cool a little bit. I asked him like, "Well, what you get? Are you okay?" And he said, "Yeah, I got an 80." I said, "An 80? What?" It was Friday. We got the results. Throughout the day, I see him down. Looks like he's gonna cry. It was hard for him. You can tell he was heartbroken. Like, come in on Monday. I had a bus with the African boy, right? African boys can't even sit down. Can't sit down. I'm going on the bus and this man can't sit down. He can't sit down. Yeah, man. He's like, it hurts to have a whole 2-seater to himself. Yeah, it was bad. Goes to school, right? Going to home. Usually we put away our stuff. Everybody's put away their jacket, but it's still cold in the night a little bit. In the morning too, a little bit. Walk over to the table and and I'm like, yo, like, why are you still in your your jacket? And he's like, yo, I'm freezing. This guy is shivering, like shivering, like vibrating all of our desks, like just shivering. My parents made me sleep outside half of a Saturday night and for the whole Sunday night. Sleep outside for the night. Like, I ain't never seen anything like that. So after that, I was like, wow. I was like, sleep outside? He said, yeah, man, I don't know how I did it. So yeah, because I got an 80 and I'm pretty much going to finish the marking period with like a B- and B. Never forget it. I'll never forget that. I don't know what the moral of the story of this is. I really don't. Just make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to tune into my last story time. I love these story time series. This gives me a chance to like tell y'all about some of my life experiences and be out.
Yeah, they want to eat off my plate. And that, it's so ooh, they ask how I get that ooh.